Rotated lineups are not uncommon in the competition and have occasionally been used by South African teams since their entry 2 years ago. However, the issue of respecting Europe's premier club competition resurfaced following heavy, lopsided defeats for the Stormers and Sharks. The Sharks, dealing with multiple injuries, made 8 changes to their starting 15 after their home victory over Exeter. They opted to leave key Springboks Andre Esterhuizen, Sia Khaleesi, and Ox Ench at home for their match against Leicester Tigers, resulting in a crushing 56-17 loss. Similarly, the Stormers, also plagued by injuries to players like Manie Libbok, Frans Malherbe, and Damien Willems, rested 6 players and fielded 5 debutants in their 53-16 defeat to Harlequins. Head coach John Dobson admitted the squad was stretched thin, explaining that the team had intended to play Libbok and strike a better balance. "It's not a good look," Dobson said. "If we had come to Harlequins at full strength, it would have been a hell of a game." While the Twickenham Stoop crowd enjoyed 8 tries from Quins, some may feel the tournament was undermined by the Stormers' under-strength lineup. Despite boasting World Cup-winning Springboks, South African teams face challenges from the travel demands of competing in both the Champions Cup and the United Rugby Championship, URC. The Bulls, who fielded a strong side, suffered a surprising home defeat to Northampton Saints, contributing to a combined 139 points conceded by South African teams across the weekend. Dobson maintained that the Champions Cup is highly valued, but acknowledged the need for improvement. "As South Africans, we have to be better," he said. "We're not disrespecting the tournament, but we need to get ourselves into a better position. It's like being invited to someone's birthday party and complaining about the chips. We're so grateful to be here." Dobson suggested logistical adjustments, such as linking URC and Champions Cup fixtures into a single tour to ease travel burdens. "This competition has been a huge boost for South African rugby, especially in areas like breakdowns, scrums, and mauls," he added. "We have to ensure we stay competitive, but nights like this don't help." The Sharks remain in contention to qualify from Pool 1, but the Bulls and Stormers are yet to earn a point this season. Leicester head coach Michael Cheika, after his side's dismantling of the Sharks, emphasized that team performance ultimately comes down to internal priorities. "Teams make their own decisions," Cheika told BBC Radio 5 Live. "The competition is scheduled as it is. Sharks clearly have different priorities." While South African teams struggled, English clubs had a more mixed weekend. Saracens and Northampton were the only English sides to win in the opening round, but enjoyed greater success in round 2. Saracens and Northampton both recorded back-to-back wins, while Sale Sharks, Harlequins, and Leicester Tigers delivered strong performances. Sale dominated Racing 92 on Friday, Saints earned a landmark away win against the Bulls, and Tigers ran in 8 tries to rout the Sharks. On Sunday, Saracens came from behind to defeat Stade Francais in Paris, climbing to second in Pool 2, 1 point behind Northampton. However, Bath, Bristol Bears, and Exeter Chiefs all suffered consecutive defeats. Bristol sit last in Pool 2 after losing to La Rochelle, while Bath, narrowly beaten by Benetton, are just 1 spot higher. Exeter, meanwhile, were outclassed by defending champions Toulouse but remain above bottom-placed Ulster in Pool 1.